What's good with everybody? This is Left Side of the Brain on another outdoor mission. About to do another video, and by request I'm going to be talking about a video that I had posted from my last channel entitled Gray Lives Matter. I repeat, Gray Lives Matter. So let's get right into it. Today's video is sponsored to you by nature itself. And I am just an arm of this beautiful nature that's around me. I'm not going to rush through this video. I'm going to take my time. Such a beautiful day out here. It's like 71 degrees right now. Very beautiful. And I'm going to go to my favorite spot. Hopefully no one is back here, so I won't have to hide what I'm saying. Only thing I hear is the crows, the birds in the background. Look at the canopy. It's very beautiful out here. Let me give you a nice little pan. So just relax and imagine that you are out here with me. Got a beautiful trail. Man, it's beautiful down here. There was someone walking up the trail. They got a dog with them. I don't know if you can see him back in the bush. Look like it's a Doberman. But anyway, let's get started. Today I want to talk about Gray Lives Matter. What does that mean? Now, what I mean by Gray Lives Matter is this. Everything is just a brain. Everything, you, animals, insects, the birds, the bees, the fish in the sea, the bird you hear in the background, he's just a brain. I'm just a brain. Everything is just a brain. So gray lives matter. And I say gray lives matter because the composition of the brain is gray. Gray matter. So what does this mean? Let me make sure this table is clean before I sit down. What does this mean? This means that you and I, we live in bodies. And our bodies, the purpose for our bodies is just to carry this brain around. So your brain is a computer that's sitting on the top of your shoulders, held up by your skeleton. Just like a house is held up by the frame, the wooden frame, your body is held up by your skeletal system. So your brain is just a computer. Okay? Now, the bodies that we are in, we have males, we have females. Now, I'm going to get into where the organic portal aspect comes into this. Now, everything is a brain. A black person is a melanated gray matter. A white person is a little less melanated gray matter. An Asian person, and so forth and so on. But nonetheless, we're just brains. We're just people plugged into an outlet. Okay? And I say gray lives matter because it's not about race. At one point in my upcoming, I thought it was about race. But then the deeper I started to look into it, I started to realize that it's more about the organic portal versus the person with a soul. And that's what it is in the plain nutshell definition of it. You see, the different bodies that they put us in, it's to create division amongst us. It's like you put a jersey on this person. It's a red jersey. You put a purple jersey on the other person. And each team has a certain tradition that corresponds with the color of their jersey. So let's say the team with the red jerseys, they have a certain language that they speak and a certain type of food that they eat. It corresponds with the color of their jersey in this metaphor. Then the person with the blue jersey, they have a certain language they speak, certain type of food that they speak. And then the system pits these two people against each other. They put them at odds against each other. That's one aspect of the division. Another aspect of the division is we separate in different genders. You have male and you have female. That in itself creates a division. And I can go deeper into that. Then you have the separation of ideologies. You have a segment of people believing in this type of religion versus a segment of people following another type of religion. So as you see, it's all about division. But at the end of it, the only thing that matters is the gray. Then you have animals, right? You have the bird that was just chirping. You have the dog that I was just looking at. It's a brain. Everything is just a brain. That's why I say only thing that matters is the gray. Gray lives matter. You heard of Black Lives Matter? What I'm saying is gray lives matter. If you peel away the skin of everybody, if you peel away the skin of every animal, if you peel away the skin of every insect, what you will be left with is a nervous system and their inside showing. And only thing you will have is a brain, because that's what it all is. Just a brain. We all plugged into this thing. And I was thinking last night, I was laying in my bed and I was thinking how everything has that instinct, that quality, which makes it common. This is how I know everything is just one brain, because everything has an instinct to defend itself. It don't even have to be taught about defending itself. If you try to snatch something from a baby, it'll slap at you. It'll say, no, mine. You see, if you approach a dog and he don't know you, it'll snarl at you. Everything got that already built in instinct. And this is how I know that everything is just a brain. And I know this might sound crazy, but this is what it is. If you would take us out of these shells, we would be just like how we say spirits. We would just be spirits moving around without bodies. Like you have water spirits. Right now, I'm surrounded. You got tree spirits. All of these trees, they have a aura that's around them. And you know it when you out in nature, you can feel it. You feel peaceful because the trees are on the grid of peace, how it's supposed to be. These trees are not making us have to go to work. These trees are not charging us for the food that grows from these trees. You see that water in front of me? That's like this big lake area. That water does not charge us to drink it. And that's why everything in nature feels so peaceful. Because it's free. It's abundance. See, that's how it's supposed to be. But in this world of division, and when you're not looking at it from the perspective of everything is just a gray mind, the gray mind matter, that's when you're not looking at it correctly. And that's when you can look at your fellow human and despise him because he is a certain color. Or you can look at a person because they might believe in a different religion. You see? And by the way, all of these things that are not from nature, only thing they do is create division. Like the religious systems and the race. But that's why you have to start looking beneath the surface. Because if you look beneath the surface, you will realize that it's like this. Use your senses. It's like if you was a blind man and somebody brought you a cup of water, you don't have to be able to see the water to know if it's hot or cold. You could just touch the cup. Once you drink it, you can tell if it's lukewarm, you can tell if it's cold, and you can tell if it's hot. So what I'm saying is, this Gray Lives Matter thing, what it means is learning to learn a person based upon their soul. That's the only thing you have to go by. You can't go by anything else, because anything else is designed to, to create division amongst us. So that's why I say Gray Lives Matter, because that's all that really matters. I mean, anything else is an illusion. And I'm out here today, I think I'm gonna do like 2 more videos. This is my first video today while I'm out here. I was going to like munch them all in together, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do them separately. So this is my re-upload for the video Gray Lives Matter. This is Left Side of the Brain.